Yo, what's going on? This is your boy FOG Travel. I'm not back with another video because I'm trying something new. So you guys, what I want to do is on this channel, I just want to talk about business. I want to talk about making money. I want to talk about every way that a human being can use to make money. All right. That's why this channel is called Street Money. All right. Now, to begin with, I'm that type of person who loves business a lot. I've been to a business school, I understand business and all that, and I found myself in a situation in 2020 where I went completely bust. I went completely broke, like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a lot of things that I learned. MBA knowledge is not enough on the streets. On the streets, you gotta pay attention to what people are doing, and you gotta pay attention to what the books are saying if you got books, and try to compare. All right. So today, what I want to talk about is why some businesses make it and some businesses don't. You see what I mean? What I've seen is that you can start business. Like I started my hustle of importing laptops from the United States and selling them in Zambia. And what I found is that I could grow from one laptop to two to three, then go back to one and zero. You get what I'm saying? Now, why is it that things happen like that? I did a lot of research around that to find out exactly why I was going back to zero. When you look at the pattern of my sales, I was not selling regularly. You see what I mean? I would sell like after 3 months, you know what I'm saying, make one sale, after another 2 months, maybe make one sale, that kind of a thing. Now, in business, you can't survive like that. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna do business, if you're gonna do any kind of business, you've got to understand that every business needs what is known as a cash flow. And that cash flow has to be regular. What it means is that there's got to be money coming in and money going out every time. You see what I mean? So how do you keep money coming in and going out of your business? You see what I mean? That's where you find that most businesses that trade, okay, in goods, for example, they'll have a portfolio of goods that they'll deal in. And in that portfolio, you're gonna find high profit, high gain goods, and you're gonna find really like low profit but fast moving goods. You see what I mean? So it's kind of like you gotta carry out a needs analysis of the kind of niche, sorry, that you're into, and you've got to know like what are the consumables, the regular consumables in that niche. Then you got to have that in stock. You see what I'm saying? Like for example, when I look at my laptop trading business, I was supposed to be having things like mice because people consume mice all the time. I was supposed to have things like ink cartridges. You see what I'm saying? Because people consume ink cartridges all the time. You see what I'm saying? I was supposed to be having things that move quickly and are in demand all the time. What that meant, I was supposed to have USB chargers, you know, for phones or stuff like that. I was supposed to have all that, but I just focused on, you know, get some laptops into the country and make some money. And it didn't work. I went back to zero. I went bust, like in a bad way. You see what I'm saying? So, one thing you can take away from my discussion today is that if you're gonna run a successful business, then you need to know what goods are consumed all the time in that business, as well as the goods that may be consumed after a long period of time, but will give you some high profit. You get what I'm saying? Let's take a big company like SpaceX. All right, the main business of SpaceX is to create rockets. All right, and what do they do with the rockets? They send them to space, right? So they are hired by, for example, the United States government to send, you know, satellites into space. They are hired to, you know, send cargo to spaceships, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But that cannot be happening all the time. They could stay even for a year without being hired to do any other. So how are they gonna keep their cash flowing? You see what I'm saying? So they sat down and said, you know what is it that we can do that people consume the most? It's the internet. You see what I mean? So they said, all right, then let's make small satellites that are gonna be orbiting the Earth, and then people will be paying us for the internet subscription. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they've started, and that's what they're doing. And now they're beginning to have regular cash. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing like when I go on the streets, right? On the streets of Lusaka, Zambia, I see people have like my buddies, like Angel, my buddy, yeah? He's got like different kinds of shoes that he sells. Some of those shoes, they move fast. And you'd be surprised to find that. What moves fast are sandals. You see what I mean? He will have a good shoe, selling it at 600 kwacha, okay, Zambian kwacha, all right? And he will have sandals, which go for 120, 150. And every day, he'll sell a sandal. But you know what? The profit of his business is wrapped up into the goods which are expensive. But those fast-moving goods just give him money for eating, money for, transport. You know what I'm saying? How is he gonna trade if he ain't gonna feed? He needs to feed first of all, and that's why he needs some regular cash flow. You see what I mean? So what I'm saying is, every business, when you look at it, analyze it, you're gonna find that there is one product that they've got that is always in demand, and that is a product that keeps them standing. Whereas the bigger products get them to do bigger things. You see what I'm saying? The money don't come regularly. But when it shows up, then it makes the business to move ahead. Alright? I hope you're liking this new YouTube channel, Street Money. Okay? I'm gonna be moving around, experimenting with businesses, showing you what people are doing in business right here in Zambia, as well as in other countries. I intend to really make this thing to be a global thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check the streets, like the real streets, the internet streets, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Alright? So I hope you've picked up something from this discussion. Okay? If you're gonna go into business, for example, of dealing in car spare parts, yeah, you could be bringing cars, like complete cars. But how many people are gonna buy cars every month? You see what I'm saying? So it could be an idea that you could start dealing in things like wipers, mats, you know what I mean? You could be dealing in, little things like steering covers, steering wheel covers, you know what I'm saying? Things that people need all the time, you know what I'm saying? Then that way, your business is gonna be moving, you know what I'm saying? If you're dealing in truck parts, okay, you need to be dealing in things like oil filters, because oil filters are consumed all the time, you see what I'm saying? Suspension units, what do they call them? Shock absorbers? Yeah. You see? Things which move all the time. You got to have them in stock. Okay? Tires, you get what I'm saying? But your core business could be, for example, selling trucks or selling truck engines. You get what I'm saying? Every business, I challenge you, and comment just right down there. If I am telling you stuff that ain't true, comment. Because I have proof of what I'm talking about. I'll take, for example, one other buddy of me, Lynette, that's her name? Yeah. She just deals in, low cost shoes. And you're gonna find her with baby shoes all the way up to adult shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like low cost shoes. And you'll be surprised that what moves the most is actually baby shoes. Why should baby shoes move faster than adult shoes? It's because babies always lose their shoes. You see what I mean? You could buy a 1-year-old a shoe today, okay? They want me to take a trip to town, come back. You don't know where one of the shoes went. So you're gonna have to buy again. You see what I'm saying? And that's how babies live. That's baby psychology and baby life. Alright? So basically, that's all I gotta tell you about this, portfolios. You see, just look everywhere, man, including people who deal in food. They know what kind of food moves all the time and what kind of food takes longer to move. You see what I mean? That's why you find that most people who deal with foods are gonna have fruits, okay? Fruits and veg. These things are disposable, but they move a lot because all the time people are looking for fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. If you go into a typical shop right here in Lusaka, you're gonna find fruits, apples, okay? Between apples and grapes, what moves faster is apples. So they're gonna have more apples than grapes. At least I've seen that in Zambia because grapes are expensive. Apples are cheaper. You see what I'm saying? Between mangoes, small mangoes and big mangoes, what moves faster? It's the small mangoes. So if you're gonna deal with mangoes and you want to go big mangoes, you may struggle. But if you got big mangoes and small mangoes, the small mangoes are gonna give you money to get into town and do business. You see what I'm saying? You see? That's what I gotta tell you about what I've discovered about market portfolios, goods portfolios. You see what I'm saying? So if you're gonna stay in business, then you better work out some form of a portfolio for yourself. Okay? Between stuff that moves fast and probably gives you less profit and stuff that moves really slow but gives you more profit. Because stuff that moves slow needs more marketing. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I had for you. Until next time, I'm out of here. If you ain't subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get informed each time I upload a new video. I'm out of here. Peace. See you.